Hello? Yeah, we're on the air right now. We're not in our intro spot yet. Let's see. It is Sunday Night Football here in the WFL. Today's matchups between the Columbus Aviators and the Orlando Wizards. And as we welcome you here to Orlando, Florida. Hi, I'm Commissioner Preston Vargas. Alongside me is Eli Atwood. Eli, what do these two teams need to do to keep in the pace for the playoffs?
Get more wins.
Yeah, that starts here tonight. It's Big Ben going against Case Keenum. We'll be back for the kickoff after this. Alright, so we need the... Orlando has had some crazy escapes in the last few weeks. And Columbus is keeping pace. They need a win here. I'll check the math later. As Jatarian Melvin is back there. Scoreboards line up. I'm going to slow and simulate to the end of the game. And we are ready here in Orlando, Florida. As this will be returned from inside the goal line, take it up to the 20. And he'll be down to the 26-yard line as we welcome Ben Roethlisberger on the field. What do you think the keys are of the game for Ben Roethlisberger, the Aviators offense?
I think they gotta step up the game.
And I think they should use Saquon, hit DeAndre Hopkins.
Yeah, I don't think.
Coming up on first down and 10, they're in an I formation. Roethlisberger, play action, looking to throw. Right side, throwing complete to his tight end, number 85. That is, number 86. That is Sprinkle. Up to the 35, just short, 2nd and 1. Let's see that again. He gets into space and runs down first and just short of the first down. But good thing you set him up right there. So they come on 2nd and 1. They have one tight end, 3 receivers, 1 back. Roethlisberger throwing, dumps it off over the middle. It's complete to his other tight end, number 87, Travis Kelce. Last week he had 6 receptions for 53 yards in their game. I forgot who they played, but he was a big part of that. First down for Columbus. Roethlisberger steps back. Takes a shot downfield, and it's incomplete. Intended for DeAndre Hopkins. And so we get the Columbus offense on the field as we're showing it. Like I said, they need to use Saquon and DeAndre in this game. And maybe dump it off to Travis Kelce. Alright, 2nd and 10. Roethlisberger looking to throw. Right side is complete to Kelce for the first down. Up to the 47-yard line of Orlando. Alright, 2 receptions in the first 2 minutes for Travis Kelce. Do you have the game pulled up on your iPad?
No.
Alright.
It'll be so my PlayStation won't work.
Okay. Alright, that brings up 1st and 10 for Columbus at the 47.
listen to your commentary.
Roethlisberger looking to throw. Throwing. And it's incomplete. Intended for DeAndre Hopkins, as we see Orlando's defense. While you see that, how about we tell them how we pulled off ordering pizza at the farm? I can't believe we pulled that off.
Man, hasn't really much to it.
Yeah. Second down and 10 at the 47-yard line. And we have a jump on the left tackle, and it's going to be a false start. That's against the number 76, the left tackle. And so I'll back them up 2nd and 15 from their own 48-yard line. Here's Roethlisberger looking to throw. Has time in the pocket. Throws right side, and it's intended for Kelsey, but broken up by Quandre Diggs. As it falls incomplete, and that brings up 3rd and long. There's the Orlando head coach, excited about that, as nice job sticking the hand in there by Quandre Diggs to prevent a first down there. 3rd and long. So they got 3 receivers, 1 tight end, and 1 back. Roethlisberger looking to throw, has time. Throws it right side, and I don't know to who, but it's incomplete. As they'll bring up 4th down. And it looks like Kelsey and Diggs were getting into it a little bit there. But no flags. Yep, incomplete, as they will punt on their first drive. This one's angled toward the sideline, and it will go out at the 12. So what would you say that drive for Columbus was? Punting at their own 47. I don't think I'll... Yeah, it's not the best drive, but I mean, they had momentum going. I saw what they tried to do, throwing to Kelsey and throwing it around. But unfortunately, Quandre Diggs got in there and got him. Here's the snap, handing off to Le'Veon Bell down to the 15. So first plays a handoff to Bell, and we'll see the Orlando offense. Brothers Jason Kelsey and Travis Kelsey are playing against each other this week. Fun fact. And they come up on 2nd and 7. Here's Keenum. Has time to throw. Throws, and that is complete to number 80. That is... Who is that? That is Trey Burton, the tight end, for the first down. That was a nice... Let's see the replay. Nice job by Trey Burton getting open, calling for it, and getting it down for the first down. So they get put in better field position with the 32. Here's the snap. Handoff to Bell. And he will go up to the 33. As we will now see the Columbus defense and how they line up. Let's see, Derek Barnett on one of the ends. The Joe Schobert at middle linebacker. It's not the best defense in the league, but it could work for this game to get stops. 2nd and 9. Hand off to Bell down the middle, gets a first down and more. Bell pushes through, gets down to the 49. And that brings up another Wizards first down. I almost said Apollos for a minute. Let's see, nice hold by Le'Veon. Nice hold the line made for Le'Veon Bell as he pushes through, gets about 3 yards extra. Pushing, and gets the first down. Keenum handing it off to Bell. Bell rolling, stiff arms, gets him up to the 44. That's going to be short of the first down line. Let's take a look at Bell's stats from last week. 7 rushes for 76 yards, and he got into the end zone. So overall productive game. Do you think he'll have the same type of game as he did last week?
Maybe.
We'll see. They're definitely giving him the load on in this game, as Bishop gets the carry and he'll gain 1 yard. It'll be third down. Looks like they're giving Bell a break for a little bit. I like Bell's one of the more productive running backs in the league, to be honest. So I think they'll use him on the ground a lot. They'll give it to Bishop. I think he got the first down at the 41. Did he get there? It was close, and yes, he did get the first down. Barely got the first down. Joe Schober thought he got his stop on the tackle there. Let's see. I just cut away. But they get the first down at the 41. Here's Keenum, handing it off to Bishop, running right side. He'll get up to the 39. And that brings up a 2nd and 8. Let's see if they'll bring back Le'Veon, maybe for the second quarter. As we end the first quarter, still no score. And Orlando's currently driving in Columbus territory. 0-0 is our score at the end of the first. The WFL is brought to you by Gatorade, the sports fuel company. Back here in Orlando, I'm Preston Vargas. Alongside me is Elijah Atwood, as they'll come up on 2nd and 8 from the 39. Looks like a jumbo package on the line. And they'll hand it off to Le'Veon Bell. He's back, trucks a guy over, and oh no, that's not good. Le'Veon Bell is hurt, grabbing his arm, and we'll take an injury break as they work on him. Man, what a loss that would be.
Yeah.
Good news, he's on the sideline. So he'll probably stay in the game. He'll be back in the game probably on the next drive or in a few minutes. As they'll hand it off to Bishop as he gets the first down up to the 29. And the run game last year for Orlando, I think that's the reason they won the championship last year. And I think that's how they'll do it again this year. And that was a nice run by Bishop, the third down guy, getting the yards he needed to move the chains. They come up on 1st and 10 for Orlando. They got no tight ends, 4 receivers. They'll hand off to Bishop, gains a hole down the middle, and he'll get up to the 24. 5-yard pickup for Bishop, and it'll be 2nd down. Coach Tomlin's liking that. Coming up on 2nd and 5 for Orlando. They're bunched up at the line. Keenum has time in the pocket, rolling. He fumbled the football, but the lineman Bishop picks it up, and luckily they saved themselves from turning the ball over. Man, that was a close one. Look at that. Keenum rolling. Gets tackled by Barnett, initially forced the fumble. I mean, why would you run into someone like that?
I don't know.
He was lucky he got the ball back. Here's Keenum looking to throw, has time. Still in the pocket, rolling, rolling, rolling. Dumps it off to Bishop. Gets a few more yards to the 26. That is 1 yard gain. They'll make a shorter field goal, but that's it. As they'll come up on 4th and 7. So let's see. He literally just dumped it. And Bishop just got the toes down. And yeah, that's it. So they'll go on for the field goal. It's a 43-yard attempt. Kicks up. And it is good. So Orlando takes a 3-0 lead on a Chandler Catanzaro field goal. 3-0 is our score. We'll be back. I think this was a successful drive for Orlando. I mean, of course you won 6, but still good to get points on the board. So Columbus takes this down to the 29. And they'll be first down. 27 yards per return for that man, number 20. And the Aviators are coming back out. And we'll see how they can improve their last drive. They just need to get more yards. They come up on 1st and 10 from their own 29. Looks like they got a couple tight ends. They're throwing over the middle, and Hopkins just drops it. What is he doing? And he's going to get to it with Michael Pierce a little bit. So what are you doing on the other side? Are you playing Ultimate Team or?
I'm just trying to get some trades done.
Oh. Alright. And Saquon spins! Saquon still on his feet, can't get the first down. It'll be 3rd and 1 from the 38. And that run, he eclipses 500 rushing yards on the year. Look at that again. Saquon spinning around. Nearly got the first down. I would have probably made top plays of the week. I think it might make top plays of the week. Let me come up on 3rd and 1. I think they're going to run right here with Saquon. They hand it off. He pushing through down to the 46. And I'll move the chains for a first down for Columbus. And hopefully they don't get a penalty here. There's Saquon there. Getting down and dirty. Gets the first down.
Preston, I gotta go.
Alright.
Good to be with you.
Good to see you today. We'll talk tomorrow. Roethlisberger to hand it off to Barkley. And he'll go down to the 48. Actually, hang on. I'll actually be off the mic for a second. After this play right here. As we reach the 2-minute warning. Columbus still driving, trying to get a score. We'll be back after this. Okay, so I'm gonna pause this broadcast. So, all right.
they'll throw it with Roethlisberger. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. From the gun on third down, it's Roethlisberger. Oh, he stays up. He can't bring him down.
The weight room does work.
And this is going to be incomplete.
Yeah, very smart play right there. Pocket collapsing around him. Love the way he moved around a little bit and avoided the sack.
Here's Brad Wing now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. Now this offense about ready to take over again. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gas,
yeah,
right?
A little tired. And if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting upfield and giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
And a nice gain of 21 yards. Keenum on first down. That's complete. It's Bell. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. On first and 10, here's Keenum. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. The offense on third down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, Keenum. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Keenum now on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to find Marvin Jones that time. That'll bring up second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Keenum again here on 2nd and 10. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Throwing is Keenum on third down. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. And welcome back. The offensive unit, they took the timeout, and now they get set to line up as we resume action. On first down, Keenum. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on second down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Back to the air. Keenum on 2nd down. And he whips that one incomplete there. He was looking to hit his running back Le'Veon Bell that time. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Well, already seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half. Unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
Throwing on 3rd down, Keenum. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. Nigel Bradham, the linebacker, right there on the coverage.
All right, let's go ahead and try and get into the body and the mind of the linebackers. Yeah, I know they're bigger and stronger than I ever was, but in this situation, they understood what was going on as much as the offensive guys, because the offensive guys are always taught, find the first down sticks and make the play. Well, on defense, what do you want to do? Guard the first down line. Make sure they don't get there and tackle them in front. They were able to drop in their zone coverage, figure out where the first down line was, and end up making the play, swatting it away so they couldn't get the completion.
Still a little bit of time left here in the 2nd quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that, and we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. Final 10 seconds of the half as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On 2nd down, Roethlisberger. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. So a couple of field goals, that's all we've been able to muster through 2 quarters of play. 6-0 is our count at the break. As we'll send you cross town to our studios here in Orlando and check in with the coach at our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. We're starting to get near the home stretch of this NFL season. It's week 13, so let's get an update on what's going on. We'll start in the NFC North. Minnesota playing host to Chicago up at U.S. Bank Stadium. And it's the Bears who have the lead. The Bears still in a dogfight, but this would be a good victory for them if they could get it. From there, we'll head down to the Big Easy. Check on the Saints at home at the Superdome. And they trail that one over the visiting Green Bay Packers. LaShawn McCoy has run for a touchdown there. Lastly, we head to the Gulf Coast and check on the Bucs at home in Tampa. And they've got the lead in that one over the visiting Atlanta Falcons. The Bucs trying to hold on and claim victory. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a defensive struggle. Which offense can break through in the second half? To find out, let's hand it over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we
term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay, but in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Well, that's the desired outcome coming out here in the second half of being able to run the football and establish a little bit of pace and maybe even a bit of dominance at the line of scrimmage. And they want that to continue. Way too early to think about this being ball control time. But the way they're running it, you got to think they may want to continue that and see if they can go ahead and grind their opponents into submission.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. Oh, nice spin.
Oh, that brought back bad memories.
And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
On second down, here's Keenum. The left side completion to Jones. 7 yards on the quick slant and a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
On first down, Keenum. And this is going to be incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Keenum. This is Bell on the dump off. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. Throwing again is Keenum. That's complete to Meredith. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big gain of 31 on 3rd down.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's Keenum. A screen to Bell. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. The give is to Bell. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Well, this has been a long drive. In fact, it's eaten up a good chunk of the 3rd quarter, which is precisely what you want when you're playing with the lead. You control the football, you control the clock, and impose your will on the defense.
Right back to him on first down. And this play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I know they've got to be careful not to go to the well too often, but it's a fine line, isn't it? Because sometimes, if you've got success, you want to just keep pounding away.
But no success there. They rallied quickly on the defensive end. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been very good. 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Working from the gun, Keenum. And it's caught. Touchdown. Trey Burton, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Cat 0 out now as he'll kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. The tackle made there by Dayon Buchanan.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Now Roethlisberger. It's Kelsey on the ground. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back live to Orlando as we are set to bring you the home stretch here, the 4th quarter.
Here we go.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Here's Roethlisberger. Going for the deep ball. He's got a man, complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one goes for 36 yards. They were in zone defensively, went with a crossing route. It's always interesting to watch that chess match.
Yeah, and I think safeties don't mind crossing routes against zone, because eventually you're going to run into their territory, and that's when they lick their chops in order to get the big hit or a play on the ball.
Offensively, nice execution to find a hole, make the catch. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Throwing now, Roethlisberger on 1st down. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Now Roethlisberger to throw. Caught, Kelsey, left side. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, that's going to bring up third down.
This offense on third down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Again, it's Roethlisberger, and that is incomplete.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this third down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Roethlisberger now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. And his throw is incomplete.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
Well, sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well, and if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
2nd and 10 now. It's Roethlisberger. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Bird. And, oh, he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down.
Face mask. Defense.
So give them the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
Because they're inside the 30. So now you don't march off the full 15, right? You have half the distance to the goal. In any event, that's precious real estate given up.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. After the penalty, they go with Barkley. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rush is just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't intercepted. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first, but at least it's 4th down. They got the win last week despite not having any interceptions. Tried to come up with one there, could not. But there's a stat category called PBU, pass breakup. That's important too, and they got one.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it, because at least you're there, knocking the ball away. Offense isn't possessing it, making plays downfield. And you just continue to harass the receivers, harass the quarterback, and maybe...
And this is going to be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He was looking for his tight end, Kelsey.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games. And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Le'Veon Bell making his way back out onto the field now. And there are the numbers. Got off to that torrid hot start. We thought he was in for maybe a career day. Not the case.
No doubt about it. It almost looks like a misprint after what we saw in the first half. But let's give a little bit of credit to the guys on our side of the ball. They went in at halftime, made a few adjustments, and you know what else? They didn't lose their confidence in their ability to play. Because a lot of times you get beat down in the first half, it gets ugly in the second half. They've come out with a new resolve and a renewed determination.
And credit the tackle to Derek Barnett. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football.
Now Bell hit. He lost the football. And it'll be a turnover. This is going the other way.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the fourth. Now this offense ready to head back out there. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate, and of course they'd like to forget the inning, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
This is caught. Watkins. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
What a game this defense has played. They're pitching a shutout, so it'd be fun to watch down the stretch to see if their defensive coordinator continues to be as aggressive as he's been all game long.
So 2nd and goal, and standing by himself in the backfield, Barkley. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. They've got it 2nd and goal as they look for a late touchdown. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. The quick slant caught. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. Travis Kelce, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, you get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
They do tack on the extra point as well. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This is fielded at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And now back out comes the offense. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. They'll go again with Bell. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Now here's whistles and another timeout, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Keenum. Over the middle, complete. That's Burton. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And now following that timeout, the defense back out onto the field. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run it with Bell. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around a training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble. He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee.
Let's go.
To his knee goes Keenum, and that should be the ball game. And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So for the home team here, that's now 5 wins on the campaign as they get the job done here. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Columbus, it was a win they needed to turn the season around, but instead they fall to 5-7. And they will get a home date next week as they will take on the Dallas Cowboys. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everybody.